break and like freaking out about the Instagram shit, which is ridiculous. I know, I'm aware. I want to talk about the show coming up in Tulsa because, this is how I do my self-tapes, and I also have to record, course overview stuff. Hi everybody, I'm back. All right, so I did like 3 lives and then I deleted all 3, so I don't know if this is gonna work against me or for me or what with the algorithm, but let's go for it anyway. Let's see what happens. Energy out there. Hi. Okay. I don't know if I should use this for my daughter's audition or what, but all right, here's water. Should not have used that water. Oh, has anybody ever felt like they're just always in the weeds? That's how I'm feeling today. I don't like when Instagram doesn't work because it makes me feel like something's wrong with my account, even though I know it's other people's accounts as well. Hello, hello, hello. I also don't. I don't want to keep using this same lip gloss because it's gonna empty out. So marketing for today. All right. So I want to come on and talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello, hello. Tulsa, Oklahoma, December 19th. I'm performing live there. Divorce Series is a mix of stand-up and improv, and it is, you got to stop with that. If you bring it, like, it's just too annoying, and it's fucking weird that you keep bringing it up. Unless you are in one, then I guess it's not, and it's making sense. Because I'm a Scorpio, I'm Italian, and when somebody's comments are repetitive, it just gets under your skin. I think sometimes that's what people want to do. Get under your skin, you know? So, I've talked about this in my stand-up, Divorce Perfect Guy, and how, look, Divorce Perfect Guy is somebody that I liked back earlier this year. And, you know, we shared a kiss, and then he basically ran away from me. So I got really sad because I was like, was it me? What was it? And he told me he was just not looking for a relationship, but then like we basically stopped talking. And then I saw a couple months later a picture of him with a younger woman on his Instagram. And I only looked because, God, I can't anymore. I can't. There we go. Divorce Perfect Guy, like I did a bit about me feeling like I'm not good enough for him because he chose this younger woman. And I was like, why couldn't we even just hang out again? Long story short, he started liking all my pictures and my posts again. What's up? And what's up is I'm trying to sell tickets to my show in Tulsa because they're only at 5 right now. We need to get them up. I also need to put more lotion on my hands. And so he saw that. I think what I'm assuming is when someone, let me ask you guys a question. When somebody stops following you on Instagram, like unfollows your show page, but keeps following your Instagram page, your personal Instagram, and then follows your LinkedIn, do you think that just is because I don't know. All right, so that's creepy and weird what you're saying, so hang on a second. My hands are Okay, so you think he's still interested, just wasn't to see the show. I'm happy to hear that, because, like, I don't even care about the interested. I just don't want us to, like, I don't want him to hate me. And also, I don't think my joke was that bad. It was really about me. Yeah, he noticed. Yeah, okay. So you're saying because he noticed I was talking about him, that's why he stopped following the show? Oh, man, some of these people are on another level. I haven't talked to him since in months, actually, so I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to reach out. I want him to reach out to me, but I just feel like that is going to be a hard, I don't know. I liked that he liked my picture yesterday on Instagram. I'm not going to lie. That made me feel good. And now Instagram is down, of course, right? How crazy is that I freak out about shit like this? So Divorce Series is a TV pilot on Amazon Prime. It is also a, I'm going to have to do some community moderation because it is on another level today. Okay. Something about Wednesdays, huh? So, Divorce Diaries is a one-woman comedy show. Typically, I have a person that opens for me that has been a part of the brand, whether they're on the TV pilot, they've been in the web series, they've been helpful in my comedy special, or they were a part of it. So, that is what the show is about. And I could also watch the TV pilot on Amazon Prime. Look, it's about healing through humor, and I am hoping that we can be able, not hoping, when we will be able to shoot more episodes of the show, which is, like I said, on the stage and on where you're watching me on YouTube here. But I also have a TV pilot on Prime Video. We have a web series here on the YouTube channel you can check out, which is really cool. We shot it last year with a corporate sponsor, Solid State Coffee, because I'm a big coffee fan. Yeah. So the characters in the show kind of rotate because of what post-divorce is, right? I personally really liked this Divorce Perfect guy. I don't like to call him perfect anymore because he's not perfect, but he is super handsome. And it was definitely an insecurity of mine. Like, am I not pretty enough? Like, I have a big head. That was an insecurity. My skin is not perfect. You know, I don't have the perfect nose, and that's so dumb because none of us are perfect, right? And that's a whole issue I have to deal with myself, and I have to get over it. But that's also why I create. I use my insecurities and I create from them and I put them in my business because that helps me process them. It helps me get through it. It helps validate me, right? All right, I'm still freaking out about this Instagram. Anyone on here have their Instagram down? Because I was freaking out. Because it's like, now the Instagram stuff is just like such an OCD, I have to have it kind of thing, that if anything were to happen to it, I would fall apart, which is ridiculous in itself. But for my business, it isn't, because casting directors, bookers, producers, they want to see that you have a following. Let's get the likes up. Well, we weren't on a date. What if the kiss was good though? It was a hot kiss. It was a makeout, really. He hung out with me as like friends because we met through work, and I invited him to my show, and he came to the show. Have you guys not heard this yet? I've told this a couple times. And when I was driving him back to his apartment, he went to hug me, and I was like, I pulled him in again, and then we made out. I guess that was a bigger sign that he probably wasn't interested, but you know what? These are now or never. I wasn't expecting a makeout. I really wasn't. It wasn't a date. He just came to see my show. Thanks, Eric, for joining. Guys, I'm freaking out about the Instagram shit. Anybody else? Thank you for 6 likes out of 31 people. We have 5 tickets sold for Tulsa. I need to boost these tickets up. Who is going to buy no guy shows up to a comic to see a woman and kiss her without calling it a date? Thank you. So no guy, he said he wasn't expecting to kiss after that. He said he wasn't expecting to kiss. So what do you say to that? After we made out, it was nice. I got back home. I said, hey, I'm home. It was nice. Thanks for coming to the show. And I enjoyed kissing you. And he wrote back, it was a really nice night, kiss included, smiley face. And then like a couple days later, he texted me. He said, good luck in your shows. I was like, oh, this is a good sign. But then stupid Michelle messaged him Saturday night after my show, like 2 days later, and 3 days later. And I said, hey, I was thinking about you. Just wanted to say hello. He's like, hey, how did your shows go? He's with his sister. And then I felt like maybe I shouldn't have said that, because maybe then he started to think, oh, she really likes me or something. But I just said I was thinking about him. But whatever. Okay, fine. Cut to, I don't hear from him for a week. 42 of you, let's get the likes up before I hear any more of the story. It ended off as a date. I'm glad that you feel that this was more of a date. 1 like up so that we can hear the rest of the story. This is ridiculous. Now I'm just begging for likes, and I'm having back in my head anxiety about why Instagram is not working and if it's going to be working, so I can like go back to my normal headspace of kookiness. Fine, we got 7 likes up. So now a week goes by. I'm like, I'm just going to message him. I said, hi, how are you? We started a conversation. Now he tells me he's going away with his daughters for spring break. And so I said, oh, okay. So, well, I'd like to see you again. Then I just saw a bubble. Now, I do a stand-up bit about this, so if you watch my clips, you'll see it. I see a bubble appear for like 12 minutes on the iPhone. I'm like, oh, nothing good is going to come from this kind of message. Like, if I say I'd like to see you again, and you're typing for 2 hours, this is not gonna be what I want to hear, which is, yes, I do too. That takes 5 seconds. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read Eric's comment in a second. Let's get the likes up, guys, to 10 at least. So he messages me this long message of how he wasn't expecting to kiss. To what Much Gangster says, okay, anytime a dude goes to chick or says he's not interested, even after a kiss, means he's talking to multiple women, especially him, because he took a pic with a younger woman at an event, right? But that was 6 months later. But yes, okay. I'm glad you say that, because I didn't think he was like a player, to be honest with you. He had broken up. He was like, I'm not looking for any type of relationship, blue, blah, blee, blue, blee. And I was like, yeah, but I just told you I wanted to see you again. I didn't say anything about a relationship. He's like, I know, I just wanted to let you know in case you thought that was the start of something more, like most people would after a kiss. Isn't that horrible? He's lying. Yeah, that's what I think too. So fuck him. Michelle, you're too much of a woman. Most guys can't handle it. Love your emotions and personality. Keep doing you. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I felt like he was lying, to be honest with you. But you know what? If he liked me, he liked me. And he was like poking at me here and there throughout the months prior to that. That's why I was like, I don't get it. Also, then don't come to my comedy show. If you're talking to multiple women, don't come to my comedy show. That's what he didn't, like that, right? Like, if you're coming to my comedy show on a night you have your kids, there was some interest. Am I wrong? Unless, because he is in connections with the company that I host a show for, he was just trying to show support. But a couple times before that, we hung out. I don't know. It still hurts my feelings to this very day. It was 8 months ago. It hurts my feelings. I feel sad about it still. When he unfollowed my show, I did a whole bit about the picture with the younger woman. I do a joke about it. I have it up here, I think, too. Let me see. I don't know if I have it up on my YouTube channel, but I'll definitely post it. I do. I have the Divorce Perfect Guy. It's like a 10-minute bit. I don't know. It did not make me feel good. Let's just say that. Made me feel pretty bad inside, and I was like, what am I not pretty enough? You know, that's all it kept going through my head was, am I not pretty enough? Am I not smart? Like the pretty thing, because he is very good looking. He's got like textbook pretty boy, full set of hair that's like salt and peppery, not even. You know, he's just handsome and he's like dapper and he seems really nice when you talk to him. But then in the back of my head, I was like, oh, he is probably, because now if I look back at when I saw the picture, do you ever have feelings for somebody or like somebody and then you get rejected by them and then you know, you're like, I hope I don't ever see them with anybody else until I'm extremely over it and I don't care. And then when you see it, you just get pulled down to the lowest feeling on earth. Like you just hear all those insecurities start coming out. It's the worst. Also, I have the bit on here. I think I'm going to repost the smaller bit on here so you can see it. You're not even pretty, Michelle. You're a beautiful woman and working hard. If they don't appreciate that from the start, they need their eyes checked. Well, thank you. Yeah, but this is the thing. I have had those beautiful compliments given to me before, and it's very sweet. For some reason, I'm attracted to the men that will, maybe they'll say that, but then if I'm emotionally connected to them, they'll be like, oh, get away from me, I don't want a commitment. With him, I was a little confused at first. I'm like, does he find me attractive or not? I don't know. And then when we made out, I was like, oh, he does. Hold on. I actually prefer when a woman finds someone else. It turns off the part of my brain that would want to go back to her because she's taken now. All right. Anyway, he unfollowed my divorce diaries page, but still follows my personal page, which I was like, okay, well, at least he doesn't like hate me, right? And I've been so afraid to recheck it. And today I noticed that this morning I noticed he liked one of my posts, and I was like, he's still following me on my personal page. So I was like grateful for that because I don't want to have animosity. I don't want him to hate me. And also part of me is like, why do you care? This guy did not see your worth. He is not worthy. I guess maybe that's another part of me that freaks out about the Instagram going down and social media, because I'm out here trying to at least write. Well, I won't say trying, writing every day. I had an audition today. My daughter has an audition today. Trying to fold laundry, which is not going to work right now. Doing everything I can to be better at my craft. Posting live videos, creating sketches. And correct, Much Gangster. I want to read what you just said in case anybody does replay. But I want my brands to blow up so I can keep getting booked, get cast, and bloom. It is a lot of work, social media, I'm not going to lie. But, it also allows me to create a story and share it and then get more fun. And hopefully this builds into the TV series. So Much Gangster said, you're hung up over him because he's handsome. Nothing else about him strikes you as attractive. Correct. Before this happened, I did like he was a dad. And him and I seem to have some similar family, background. So that's what I liked about him. And he did seem really nice. Like, not a douche. You got guys trying to talk themselves up. The ones that don't are worth keeping. No one's perfect, but people are honest who are on. When a guy is interested, he will say good morning, respond soon. Well, yeah, we know that. It could just be that he just didn't like me. However, what was making me think, oh, maybe he does like me. Originally, when I met him was through Instagram. He followed my show. He was my camera guy. Let's get the likes up to at least 15. So there's only 15 of us in here now. And some weird comments are going to come on here later on the replay shit. Because I get some weird comments. But I will take it because there hasn't been these weird, no. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about it because it freaked me out last week. I was happy that he liked my post because I wish we could talk again and just at least be friends. I don't know if the kiss made him that. He said he enjoyed it also, by the way. After we made out, he's like, well, that was nice. Isn't that a good sign? Also, he adjusted himself. You know when someone starts to move in the car? I was like, all right, well, he also said that although he enjoyed it, he's not looking for any type of relationship, blah, 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 blah. Unless he was seeing somebody the whole time. I would feel much better if it was that. I just don't think it was. You don't think it's a good thing? What? You don't think it's a good thing that he said it was nice? Well, I guess I'm a horrible kisser. I'd rather him seeing other women. Then it's not like I feel sad about the whole thing. I just do. Well, clearly he's with someone who's half his age. I'm making that assumption based off the picture. I don't know her age per se. I think I was worth a shot. I was definitely worth a shot. He's not worth a shot. Let's put that out there. He is not worth it. And the fact that I still feel shitty, like I wasn't good enough, makes me feel horrible inside. Well, I didn't think when we made out and we pulled away eventually that him saying, well, that was nice, was bad. I thought it sounded like he liked it. Like it didn't feel bad in the moment. And also it looked like he was adjusting himself for another reason. I'm just saying. The point I'm trying to make is that this is a character that I do stand up about in my new edition of Divorce Diaries. And I don't do it about him. I do it about the experience. I think when he saw the clip, he got, I guess, upset and unfollowed the show. But like, I was talking about me feeling not good enough. That's what the bit was about. It wasn't about him or her. It was about how like, oh my God, how can I compete with her? He's producing a Broadway show and I'm still non-equity, performing in Rutherford, New Jersey, and he is dating a woman who probably does her Kegels in yoga while I fart in yoga. That's part of the joke. All right, I'm going to hop off, and I want you guys to come to Tulsa, Oklahoma, December 19th. Thank you for joining me today. Tulsa, Oklahoma, December 19th, divorcediaryshow.com. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Eric Much Gangster, thank you. Appreciate further commentary. Have a good one.